Today, Precarious plays
Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Here's a fun bit of happenstance.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I was musing how I wish that there were other racing type games that had like the same long-term career considerations as this game,
Yeah.
and had a little more than just the racing to worry about,
Yeah.
like the repair system in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a racing game, but it is racing themed. I started playing Motorsport. I keep wanting to call it Motorsport. Motorsport Manager on Steam recently.
Oh, yeah.
And it is much more fun than it should be. You know, considering you're not actually racing, you're just basically yelling at the drivers over radio.
So it's like, hey, do you want to play a racing game where you don't get to drive the cars?
Boy, look at the spaghetti map. Yeah, do you want to play a racing? Do you want to watch someone else play a racing game?
Influencing them only by yelling at them.
Yeah. Drive better.
Oh my gosh, I would love, that just reminds me of something I love very much. I love making bad pitches for good games. Or bad pitches for anything good. Like, since I'm in love with food, let's go with cheese. Hey, you want some old milk? It's real old. It's kind of dried out too.
Oh, I love this. Check this out. So it's such a small thing.
Is there lava down there?
I don't know if it's. I'm not sure.
Okay, but you were saying?
The thing that I like is that we've been on this track before. We've been, I think, in most of these places. I think we've seen every planet.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
At least once. We were driving up that drill thingy before.
Woo.
And then now we're going back the other direction with this track.
This track is very claustrophobic.
I don't agree with that. I think that compared to what we were just doing, this is quite wide, you know?
I guess
this thing, I hate that, because if you take that... cool. If you take that too quickly, you smash into that thing. Mm-hmm. Or evidently, if you clip the wheel, or if you clip its treads, you explode.
You just brush it ever so gently. Mwah. Oh no, we're dead!
I thought that I had done it. I thought that I had avoided that, and then I intersected the hitbox and okay.
Oh yeah, ooh, hey, ooh-ha, hey. Okay.
Stupid mining machines.
Because I'm not playing.
Yeah.
When I was saying that the track felt really claustrophobic, it's because those tunnels are like really short. Like the clearance is low.
Oh yeah.
Like this is fine, but then eventually like the clearance gets really, really low. And I guess it probably doesn't actually make that much of a difference because you're not operating in the up-down space nearly as much.
I don't think that... Do they ever try to smash you vertically? The only time I think that you really have to worry about up-down clearance, it's in the 0G tunnels, in the asteroid prison.
Oh yeah, that was making me dizzy. I didn't like that. But like this, whew, yeesh.
And if I remember correctly, you have a very limited amount of time to get up to speed. Come on, let's go. Don't break. Ooh, there we go. I like what Slide Paramita says whenever you start repairing your pod racer.
What does he say?
To me, I've always heard it as fixa.
Oh.
And then he laughs. I feel like, you know what we need to do?
What?
I'm not getting blown up. No, that was nonsense. Liar that lied. I did not I did not. Game, if you wanted everybody to just blow up there, you should just put a
solid wall
panel on the ground. It's got a skull, crossed bones on it. Man, salty about that. Because I slowed way down to try to not explode on it, and then I
did it anyways.
Yeah, so I got penalized twice. Cool.
Great.
Anyway, Motorsport Manager. It has a lot of the career considerations that I'd like to see. I kind of wish that, like, honestly, it's like if you could participate in the race yourself, but then you wouldn't be able to direct 2 drivers at once, and that's an interesting challenge all on its own.
Yeah. Because you have, like, a racing team.
One thing that I haven't even gotten into myself yet is you can actually have multiple teams in multiple styles of racing, because you can have open wheel, which I have learned is a more general term for what most people probably refer to as Formula One.
Yeah, I didn't know that Formula One was a brand.
I didn't either until, well, I mean, like I knew that it was. Whoa.
That was close.
I knew that it was a brand, like what is it, PGA, the Professional Golf Association.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's it.
I mean, like, it's all
Comparable.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me just a second.
I didn't realize that Formula One did not include all Formula One style racing.
Why?
Oh my.
I don't know if the level geometry is
That was just
on the up and up there. Whatever.
That was
I
just
still won.
silly. Oh, it was a little close.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Motorsports Manager.
Motorsports Manager.
Sport. Wow.
Speed
Back
sports.
to you, Chuck. I lost my speaking abilities. Yeah, you were talking about how Formula One does not encompass all Formula One-esque racing.
Yeah, so I didn't get the endurance race DLC because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I'll probably wishlist it because I've had a lot of fun with the game so far.
Yeah.
But I did get the GT pack because that's a style of car that I much prefer. Anytime I play Forza, and whenever I try to do those little like single seat open wheel cars, they're too squirrely.
Yeah.
I wind up like hitting a corner too harshly and hurling myself off the track. You know?
Like it's just too fast for you to
just pinwheel. Well, it's yeah.
Is it frightening? Is it?
Well,
because I have a hard time believing that it's like beyond your skill.
I think that. Well, that's why I said it's too squirrely. It's because everything is turned up so high. It's like turning sensitivity, acceleration, deacceleration, top speed. It's everything is
glass cannon.
Yeah,
Paper Tiger.
It's turned up to 10. Yeah, imagine a Paper Tiger, but with one of those. Have you seen like those sculptures that are made out of matches?
Oh yeah.
That's what powers it.
Oh no. Sounds volatile, friend. Yeah, I've been.
Come here, they look around, they no buy. Why nobody buy?
It reminds me. So thinking about the Motorsports Manager and like being able to control like a team. Like how do you? I don't know. I'm always fascinated by communications mechanics. They almost never go as well as I want them to, but I find them very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you remember, I can't remember if it was Armored Core or one of the Armored Core games where like you would get your team together and somebody had to like stay back and
Armored Core.
I don't know if it was actually Armored
5.
Core. Was it 5?
Yeah, there one player could take an operator role and could see like a full map and had access to, I think, limited information based on what like the team could see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's stop this episode right now because you just gave me the hand sign, and then we'll just start when the race starts. Yeah, start at the beginning. I'm a super genius today, can you tell?